Aloha, Paul here from War HQ. Looking at a bit of conflict. We're going to do a quick unboxing for these ones, and we're looking at the new Soviet heavy infantry and the British armoured infantry. Both these units have similar rules, so we'll open up the British infantry first. The back end, we get 3 bases, and then we've got the sponge protection. And in here we get 3 separate guys. We've got a load of arms configurations, plenty of arms configurations here. So what have we got? We have 4 possible left arms. One's got a pointing hand, so we can make him NCO. And we've got 5 heads, bring them a bit closer. Can we get them in focus? Not too bad, but we've got 5 heads, all very similar. So we're not quite sure why the 5 heads. Possibly when these come out properly, they'll have less options. If we bring that in close, that's the British heavy armoured infantry backpacks. So we get 3 of these guys, 2 guys in a walking stance, 1 guy in a more heroic pose, I guess you'd call it, so possible NCO. And then we've also got a sprue here with 4, looks like K guns. These are. I'm not quite into the rules for Conflict 47 yet, but these look like K guns to me. So light machine guns on that arm. And we've also got another 4 arms here. These are left arms again. So we've got plenty of left arm options, not quite sure why. And that's what we get in the British pack. So we'll move them to the side. We'll look at the Soviet armoured infantry. Again, clan pack, same as before. The backing card, 3 bases for the 3 troops that are inside. Got the sponge protection. Now these guys look much more solid compared to the British ones. Much cleaner. And I think we've got some arms options. So these guys, let's get you up close if we can. There we go. These guys are much chunkier in look than the British guys. Let me see if I get a Brit up there. Oh well, maybe it's just my first impression. They're actually not bad. I thought the British ones looked less chunky, but it's just an optical illusion. Now, these Russian guys, the 2 of the guys, focus, come moulded with their left arms on, and 1 guy there comes moulded needing 2 arms put on. Hence there's less pieces involved. It was maybe just the pieces that had me. So here we have 2 right arms with big heavy weapons of some sort, and here we have another 2 right arms with heavy weapons. So was one of these ones a left arm? Yeah, sorry. On this one, see if you can see, we've actually got a left and a right, so that gives us the right number of weapons for both these guys. So this wee guy here is going to have a double blast weapons, the wee star on the front. Now, both these guys, the British and the Russians here, they come with, they're about 35 points a piece off the top of my head, and they have the resilient rule, which basically means they've got a damage value of 6+ when being fired upon, because they are got the armour, etc. And they also have tough on them. Now the tough rule in K47 means that they can roll a d6 every time an opponent rolls equal or over to its damage value, and the damage is ignored on a roll of 5+. Weapons with a damage penetration of +2 or more negate this. So basically, if you go back to 40k, they've got a special roll 5+. They survive if they've been hit, I guess is what you call it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to base and make up one of each of these models, base coat them white and give them a wash just so you can see the details on these. So take care and see you in a few minutes. So we've got the British and the Russian heavy infantry. I'm going to bring them up close so you can get a look. Give it a moment to focus on that. So this is the Russians, guys. We've given them a base coat and a wee wash just so you can see the detail on them, and they are quite detailed, and they do look nice. It's kind of like a diving suit-esque kind of heavy suit. This is just a bit of flash down here on the bottom of the hand that I didn't take off, but yeah, nice sculpt. And then we've got the British guys. These are a bit more detailed. Give it a moment. As you can see, very kind of what you'd expect, very British colonial. Got the K gun up there and his backpack, and you can see the uniform and the kind of exoskeleton of the armour, and that looks like a new ammo drum for the K gun, and even got a wee moustache on this guy. So very nicely done, and they were fairly easy to put together. The Russian guy obviously was much easier to put together. We only had one arm to put on him. British guy was a bit fiddly, and I'm pretty sure that I will probably need to come back and pin the arms on this at a later stage. But really nice, and nice little addition to K47 for your armies. So take care. That's Paul here at warhq.co.uk. Mahalo for now.